What it do, man? It's your boy Josh. We back up in this thing with another one. We woke up this morning. It's another beautiful day. Praise to the Most High, man. Let's get it. Guys, I want every single man to be the best version of themselves. Every single woman as well. Shout out to all the ladies. I mess with y'all. Appreciate y'all watching. But I want every single person that watches me, every single person that's on my channel to become the best version of themselves, period. And me, I'm just using me as an example. If I had to, insinuate about or assume about how you guys see yourselves as being the best version of yourself, is that when I'm the best version of myself, bro, can't nobody tell me nothing, bro. I am that dude. The results are showing for themselves. My life is peaceful. My life has the right people. I'm in the right environment. I'm in a situation where I can thrive. Like I said, my life is peaceful. So everything that's around me brings me peace. Nothing is chaotic. I don't have any chaos around me. I don't have a bunch of drama around me. I'm not worrying about a lot of things. My problems, I address them head on, and it does not cause me any lick of stress. I solve my problems with ease. I don't have to worry about finances. I don't have to worry about the people in my life, if they really love me or not. I can tell based on the actions that they've shown me, that they have displayed, that they are loyal to me, that they will be there for me, that I can count on them. Yeah, that's what I want. And I know it's obtainable. I know it's reachable. Can't nobody tell me otherwise, because I imagined it. And I'm under the assumption that if I can imagine it, then it is possible. And if I can, then I will. If I can, I always follow that up. I will. I can and I will be the best version of myself. I can and I will have a prosperous, peaceful life. And I'm going to tell you guys some things that are in the way of that I have to see in myself. And when I annotate them or note it within myself, I am here to spread the word, spread the message to my brothers and my sisters, so that they can be aware, and so that they can get one step closer to conquering themselves. Because if they conquer and master themselves, then they can conquer and master the world. Because the only thing that is stopping them from conquering the world is themselves. So, one key factor that is preventing you from conquering yourself, from being the best version of yourself, is allowing fear to persuade you, allowing fear to control you. There are a litany of ways of how fear can come into your life. And if you're thinking, oh, fear ain't in my life, I beg to differ. Because I know a lot of my young brothers that watch me, and my young sisters that watch me, come from a place, or currently in a place, where they fear failure, where they fear judgment, where they fear on missing out. Fear is the parent of worry, hate, jealousy, all things that are negative. Guys, you know how if you guys been watching me for a minute, and you guys been watching me recently, you guys know how adamant I am on blocking negativity from your life. Fear is the parent of all negativity. Fear is what ignites the thought, or incepts the idea that you cannot. What if you can? What if you don't? Focusing on the things that is not our desired outcome. It's not where we desire to be. Being in the spot where we fail, being in the worst case scenario, that's not where we desire to be. But however, the thoughts that are typically consumed or filled with fear are the ones that we feed and we energize and we think about all day. The majority of our thoughts are fearful thoughts. Fear has so much power. One key thing that stuck out to me as a young kid is how I feared judgment, how I cared so much about being liked, how I cared so much about what people thought of me, that I didn't do certain things because I didn't want certain people to think of me a certain way. Well, I'm here to let you know that those people really don't care about you. You are giving too much stock and credit to those people. Let's say, for example, all those people who you fear to be judged by, who you care what they think. I'm going to ask you a question. If you needed $20 for any miscellaneous reason, who of those people would help you out? Who would give you $20? Who would support you? And if I had to guess, none of them would. None of them would help you out. Even if you needed $10. They be like, what you need $10 for? Nah, I don't know. I don't think I got it. So let me get this straight. You are prioritizing what somebody else thinks. Somebody who wouldn't even give you help if you really needed it. Somebody who wouldn't even support you when you really needed it. Tell me why it is you care more about what that person thinks as opposed to what God thinks, as opposed to what you think of yourself. Tell me why that person's stock or their thought has so much stock in your life, so much stock and influence over your life, and they wouldn't even help you out if you were on your last. Wouldn't even think to even help you out. Just already, nah, I don't got it. Why are you letting somebody who cares so little about you have so much influence over you? That should put it into perspective how crazy it is to care about what people think of you, especially people who don't give a damn about you. But I think I know why we fear judgment, because I think it is and it just came to me, we fear not being accepted. We fear to be on the outskirts, on the outside. You mean where you're supposed to be, right? The way that God designed you, He designed you with certain gifts, certain interests. He made you who you are. He made you with purpose. And He has a specific purpose over your life. That purpose is not meant to fit in to any human, man-made, compartmentalized area. Your purpose is bigger than that. The reason why you were born is bigger than that. The question shouldn't be whether or not you being accepted by others. Can you accept yourself? Can you look at yourself in the mirror and say, hey, I am proud of who I am. I'm proud of what I've accomplished. I'm proud of what I've done. When you reflect over your life, did you do it the way that you wanted you to do it? Did you live it the way that you wanted it to live? Did it play out the way that you wanted it to play out? Did you become strong in the areas in which you're weak at? These are all reflecting questions that we should ask yourself, because you don't know when it is that you're going to leave this earth. But if you knew exactly when you will leave this earth and you can start planning towards it, I'm pretty sure that you would live the rest of those days that you have where you can get the most satisfaction and the most fulfillment out of life. Doing the things that's going to make you happy and proud of them. You wouldn't care because you would say, hey, I'm not going to be here after so long, so why do I care what somebody else thinks? Which is exactly why I'm telling you the importance of why caring caring about what somebody thinks is because we're not even going to be here forever. In the grand scheme of things, we are just here for a minor glimpse in time, bro. Just a minor glimpse. You have an opportunity to make your life the best that it possibly can be. But instead, you choose to live with regret because you thought making Dante or making Jamie or Jennifer, you feared their freaking judgment. You were worried about what they thought as opposed to worrying about what you think. So ask yourself, man, when you think of yourself as being the best version of yourself, do you imagine that person being scared? Being scared to do anything? Do you imagine yourself being the best version of yourself where you got it all, where you got it all? Can you imagine yourself being, yeah, I want to do this, but I'm scared to think about what that regular bystander who just is acquainted with me, I want to be accepted by them so badly. Can you imagine that being the best version of yourself? To where you are in need of somebody else's approval, where you are in need of somebody else's acceptance. Another person, another being just like you, another person that puts their pants on, uses the bathroom, sleeps, eats, and does all those things just like you. Why would you allow them to have so much dominion and power over you? Well, the reason as to why you can't accept yourself is why you care so much on people accepting you. The reason why you want them to accept you is because you can't accept yourself. The reason why you want them to like you is because you don't like yourself. You need that sense of satisfaction, that sense of fulfillment, that you aren't a mistake, that you aren't a nobody. Well, that sense of fulfillment comes from within. Can no external matter, no external situation equip you with the sense of fulfillment, with a sense of purpose, with a sense of life? You have to give that to yourself. Because if you find yourself in a position where you're depending on others to accept you, what do you do when they decide that they change their minds, when they don't want to coexist with you anymore, when they don't want to hang out with you anymore, and when their opinions of you change? All those things that you don't have any control over. Hell, it could happen tomorrow. What are you going to do? Are you going to be that person that's going to feel empty and dead inside, all because another being doesn't like you? Where you feel empty inside because another being chose not to be with you? If this is hitting home for you, I need you to realize that you are not proud of the version you are right now. But imagine the version in which you are proud of. If you had to make a movie about yourself, all the things that you're great at, all the things that you can have in this world, what would it be like? Well, what would that person be like? What would be some things that they would have? What are some characteristic traits that they would have? How would they treat people? How would people treat them? What would they do if somebody mistreated them? Would they sit there and, oh, they made fun of me. They said they don't want to be with me no more. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'd have no purpose in life, man. The best version of yourself, I'm hoping, would be, hey, bro, I'm good off that, bro. They ain't trying to kick it with me. Okay, cool. I ain't trying to kick it with them. I'm just trying to mess with the people that want to mess with me. That's really all. That's it. I can't force nobody to want to kick it with me, but I'm messing with the people that mess with me. I'm trying to be in an environment where I can thrive, and if nobody don't want to be in the environment or share an environment with me, oh, I'm cool on them, bro. It's straight. We gotta stop allowing fear to control us, bro. Those people that you care about don't care about you. Those people that you worry about do not worry about you. They should not have as much influence over you as much as they do. Put that priority of needing to be liked, needing to be accepted at the bottom, because it should become the last priority when it's compared to the priority of ensuring that we have a happy, peaceful, prosperous, fulfilled life. A life fulfilled with purpose. A life that is enjoyed. A life where our happiness is in our complete control. Where our happiness is not determined whether somebody likes us or if somebody accepts us. Oh snap, I'm tripping out here, y'all. I done tried to press the brake and ended up hitting the gas. Let that be my cue, man. I made it to the gym, bro. We finna hit shoulders, man. Y'all better be hitting that gym, bro. Hey, man, we already halfway through the year. How many of y'all done gave up on y'all's resolutions, man? I know y'all all had a bunch of resolutions to get right for the summer, but now since the summer off, you done stopped and went back to square one. But it's okay. I'll see you on January 1st next year. You know what I'm saying? Back at it again, doing another New Year's resolution. But this year, we'll see if you've been listening to those Josh Holt videos and you're going to be consistent with it. And if you're ready for a change to be made. Because ain't no change going to happen unless you change. So if you really want it bad enough, you willing to go through the work, do the sacrifices necessary in order for you to make it happen. So, but yeah, man, you can't be scared to go into the gym either, bro. Your assumptions of what people are going to think about you, bro. I go into the gym all the time, bro. 95% of people that are in the gym are out of shape. They're in the gym for a reason, bro, to get in shape. So if you're saying, no, I'm out of shape and I don't like how my body looks and I don't want no, so is everybody else in the gym. Everybody else is just like you. So why are you fearing what a bunch of people think that are just like you? Why would you care about what they're just like you? They are no special. They are in the same circumstance. You are your problems. There is nobody that is going to judge you for your problems. It's understandable because a lot of people are dealing with it. People just don't like to share their problems. People don't want it to be known. We so secret. We only show the highlights. Can't nobody show no lowlights. Don't nobody like showing lowlights. Say, hey, show me your struggle. Show you everybody want to be all discreet and don't want to share nothing and think they all good. But best believe everybody got some skeletons in their closet, dog. And I know I'm kind of ranting. I went on a little tangent and whatnot here, but hey, man, this is what I'm here for, bro. I'm wanting to put things into perspective for you to realize that the shit that you really worried about, bro, is nothing to worry about. The only thing you should be worried about is how you can change your life, how you can put yourself in a better position to thrive, put yourself in a position to be the best version of yourself. That imagined version of yourself of what life could be, actually making that jump on motherfucking reality, bro. You hear me? And that's all I got, man, for y'all boys, man. Before y'all go, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I'm gonna holler at y'all boys.